Brush your fingers against these narrow, linear leaves, gray-green on top, silver on the underside. You'll feel the leathery elastic texture, like slender strips of sunlight leather. Each pair grows opposite of the slender branch, tracing a quiet harmony, almost like a silent prayer lifted toward the sun. Lean is close to the flower, tiny, cream-colored, gathered in delicate, slightly dropping clusters. Their petals are so fragile they seem like specks of golden dust, and their scent is faint, honeyed, detectable only when the June wind steals for a moment. Then, in late summer, come the glassy drops, first green, then violet, finally black, small urns that hold within them a treasure of oil and memory. To touch an olive tree is to lay your hands on the very skin of time. The bark, gnarled and fissured, coils upon itself like an ancient scroll. Deep furrows, notes, hollows that resemble elf-closed eyes. Some trunks, ancient and hollow, carry within their empty core the story of entire villages. The olive, after all, is not merely a tree, it is a living archive, a sentinel that sinks its root into parched soil burning with light, yet still bears fruit with unrelenting generosity. Native to the eastern coast of the Mediterranean, between Anatolia, the Levant, and Crete, Olea europaea belongs to the Oliaceae family. It is an evergreen species that can grow over 10 meters tall, though it often remains short and twisted, shaped by centuries of pruning. Its longevity is legendary. Some trees, still bearing fruits, are over 2,000 years old, silent witnesses to wars, famines, and rebirths. Since antiquity, the olive tree has nourished Mediterranean peoples with its fruit and lit their homes with its oil. The Phoenicians and Greeks spread its cultivation along trade routes. The Romans formalized its pruning and oil extraction methods. Medieval monks safeguarded the finest cultivars within fortified cloisters. Today, from the Ligurian Alps to the Moroccan Atlas, dry stone walls are terraced fields, traced landscapes shaped by the quiet presence of this tree. Myth tells that Athena and Poseidon once competed for dominion over Attica. The god struck a rock with his trident, releasing briny water. The goddess drove a spear into the earth, and from it sprang the first olive tree. The Athenians chose Athena's gift, a symbol of life, peace, and prosperity. Since then, an olive branch has accompanied treaties, oaths, and flags as a sign of reconciliation. Also, in the Christian tradition, the olive serves as a bridge between heaven and earth. With it, Christ was welcomed into Jerusalem, and through it, Noah learned the flood had ended. In the southern Italian countryside, people say olive trees are home to good spirits, the auguri, who whisper in the leaves of nights of north wind. Those who hear their rustling know their harvest will be plentiful. In Sicily, women used to touch the trunks before gathering olives, hoping to absorb their fertile strength. Today, extra virgin olive oil is prized as liquid gold, rich in polyphenols, vitamin A, and healthy fatty acids. It lies at the heart of the Mediterranean diet. The wood, dense and veined, becomes tools and sculptures. The dried leaves are brewed into calming antioxidant teas, and yet, beyond its practical uses, the olive tree continues to speak a language of resilience. It endures drought, sprouts anew from the stump after frost, and heals its wounds from fresh growth. Those who grow up beneath an olive tree carried it in their soul. It is a tree that marks the threshold between the red earth and the turquoise sky, the one that glows silver at dusk, and each autumn calls people to the harvest in a collective dance of hands and nets. Like the most precious memories, the olive defies forgetfulness. It turns the season slowly in its inner mill, and when the time is right, it pours into its fruit an ancestral wisdom made of light, silence, and patience.